Hello, this is Temporal, and this is Brutally Honest Bandai Kits. And this is the Premium Bandai High Grade Cosmic Era Dark Dagger L from Gundam Seed Destiny. And I got this kit in July, and I'm just building it now, but I got this guy at Surigaya in Naha. I think it's Naha, or somewhere near in Okinawa, but the Surigaya in Okinawa. So, just building it now. But my overall thoughts on this guy so far, or just from the build itself, it's a fantastic build. It looks really, really nice. But there's a bit of a color inaccuracy, mainly due to the frame, which is supposed to be in a bluish gray, and the visor, which is supposed to be in a more rich yellow. Something like maybe this yellow, or a bit brighter from that. But either way, it's still a really good design, really good, grunt suit, and has a great color separation besides the frame being not the right color. Anyways, time to go for what I did to it. I panel lined the whole thing black. Every part, has some sort of panel line, but that part's not even fucking top coated. Is that part? Nope. Whatever, you guys are not gonna see that anyways. Yeah, it's matte top coated as well. There's the piece I broke in that one video, but you guys can barely see it. It's fine. But yeah, it's panel lined. It's top coated. I also put some silver behind the visor there, and I took off the visor before I top coated it, so I don't get any top coat on the visor, which is a pain in the ass to get off, as I said in yesterday's video, as I'm recording this. But, very solid. It does use the build strike, frame here, kind of a frame, but use the joints of the build strike, and, regular strike, which is a very good kit, so it has very good joints, and can make off some fantastic poses. Anyways, let's get to those fantastic poses when I go over the articulation. Head is on a ball joint and a swivel, whatever it's fucking called. You can get your full rotation. Just be careful with the antenna here and the sides, as the antenna can break and the sides will get in the way. Same thing with the chin. Arms are on ball joints, can roll, and can raise up about that high, and can go out about that far as well. Arms are on double joints like that, so you get nice elbow. You get your arm wrists things. Ab crunch it's there. Majority to the back, not too much to the front. It is on a peg, so you get some rotation like that. You get some pretty good side to side. Next up are the front skirts, which are on ball joints. You can clip them off, and you get about that high up. Oh, yeah, you get that high up there. It's very, very nice. The side skirts are on the standard side skirt volley cap and can rotate and go up about that far. Kick is very nice. You get your double jointed bend at the knee. It's some nice panel lining through the knee armor there, or the joint. I think it looks pretty good. Ooh. And the hips do rock back and forth, or up and down. It's up and down. But I tighten it up a little bit, so it's not really going to move. Next, feet are on up and down hinge ball joint, which is very nice, surprisingly. You get some really good articulation on these feet. Not really too back and forth, but you can get some really dynamic poses on this guy. And there's also Striker Pack compatible, as I said earlier. Lastly, these little thrusters do move up and down, and I did fill them in with a pen liner. It's a bit like, it's kind of shiny back here. I should have top coated a bit more. Maybe I'll do that before I put on the shelf, Anyways, let's get on to the accessories. Let's start small with the beam rifle, which is just 4 parts. 2 in the middle, the sight, and the barrel. And this just goes in the hand, just like actually, you gotta take out the hand. And, oh shit. That's just, ooh, I had a burp. My bad. This just slides in the hand just like that. No trigger finger hands in this, but it's, looks very nice. So it gets me like that. Very, very nice. It's gonna come off right now, though. Next up, we have the shield, which is placed on the side of the arm, but we have articulation right here, and you can plug the shield on the back. So we're gonna just attach the shield, just like that, and the shield is very nicely color separated, with 3 parts: just the red, the black, and the lighter gray. Surprisingly, this kit doesn't nub that bad. But then again, I also stand the crap out of this guy, so there's that. And lastly, the thing that makes it unique compared to just painting a Dagger L is the bazooka, which is pretty complex, has a few parts on it, and yeah, it's fairly big for a high grade weapon, but I think it looks really, really nice. And you can put the sight, or you can move it up and down, depending on how you want to pose it. But yeah, this is the Dark Dagger L here. And lastly, I have a striker pack from a kit that I haven't touched since like 2023, which is my build strike. So we have this backpack that I stole off it, and oh shit, hang on, I'm gonna pause it, and then I'm gonna go back to it. There we go. It's not too tight, so it does rotate a little bit, but it probably won't if I put like the L striker pack, which I kind of don't want to move since it's attached to my strike right now. But I believe any other striker pack will work with this guy, or if you want to use a backpack attachment to use any other backpack, you could do the same thing with that. Anyways, for my conclusion here, I'd recommend putting this guy on a stand. Because the ground pose it's fine, but I think a nice dynamic pose with the bazooka and the shield will look super well. Another downside about this kit is there's no placement for the beam rifle or the beam spray gun, which is, it's something. It was also on the original dagger, but, the original dagger, you could have just, put it in the hand. I forgot to mention, there's also the beam sabers, which are attached onto the hips, and they are pegged in there. There's also beams, which I'll show you next, and are your standard SB13 beams. They are still in the runner. I'm not fucking touching them. Anyways, this is basically it for this review here. It's a very nice kit. There's a couple flaws, but, it's still a really nice kit. I would say it's probably better than the original dagger, mainly because you get an extra accessory. There's not too many nubs compared to the The first one, which had that navy blue on the cuffs and stuff, which is pretty nubbable. And I think the darker color scheme looks so much cooler on this guy, especially if you put like a cool black striker pack, like the Strike Noirs striker pack. I think that looks super fucking cool if that was put on there. But enough of me ranting. Thank you for watching. I guess I'll start wearing my next guy, but very fucking nice kit. I love this thing. Anyways, as I said, thank you again for watching. This has been Temporal with Brutally Honest Bandai kits, featuring the premium Bandai high-grade Cosmic Era Dark Dagger L. And the closing thoughts, it's a fantastic kit. I'm going to put it on this little cheap stand, make a thumbnail, and record today's short. Anyways, goodbye.